members, and people in the gallery. Today represents something new and different as it relates to, as state representatives, how we must see ourselves moving forward. I would ask each member in this body to understand this. When I ran for election, I ran to be able to help improve Texas. And I know some people think this may be a game, and it's funny. But the reality is this: Texas needs brave men and women. Texas needs transparency, which means engaging the community. Texas needs its members to respect and show how honored they should be to be a part of this body. What was interesting to me as I had my dialogue with Chairman Hunter was he focused a lot on why Democrats left to not create a quorum. I want to be clear. I want each and every one of you to understand, we didn't run from anything. We ran to the public because what we felt has truly been an injustice and is being an injustice. And I'll tell you why it was an injustice. We didn't act as Texans to be able to change the dynamics of our community. There was a letter that came through. A letter. Mr. Speaker, I hope in the future that we're not moved by outside influence. That we indeed move in a way that makes sure that Texans sets the agenda and no one else. When I think about these maps, and I have asked on a number of occasions, who drew these maps? No one can tell, or at least they have not revealed who drew these maps. And I know that's a bald-faced lie. So when one comes from the outside to steal what's precious in Texas, that's hurtful. I asked again, where are our brave Texans? But I would caution each and every one of you, be careful. Be careful about the actions you're taking, because indeed it not only impacts us, but it impacts our children and our children's children, the things that we do today. If DC has asked for something, we must ask ourselves, what's next? What's next of interference? For me, this body has changed. It has created an atmosphere of division, an atmosphere of disgust, an atmosphere when I now look at my colleagues and say, wow, who are you really? You know, when I had my medical episode, I was so moved by the members who came to pray and gave me well wishes. And as you know, each and every day we come, we pray together. We pray together. We give honor to the U.S. flag and the Texas flag because we know the value of what we do here. But when that changes, not because we disagree, not because we have different positions, that changes when I see professionals that will support something that they know is wrong, but because they want to either hold on to a seat or they're fearful of the unknown. I would say to my colleagues, what's so hurtful is when my colleagues can look me in the face and look other members in the face and be willing to take away 2 African American seats. As you all know, the struggle, particularly for African Americans, have been long and hard. When we looked at a situation where the floods came, so many people died, some of which I even knew. And we put this as a priority before putting that first. That tells us all something about this body. Mr. Speaker, we need to change that. We need to be able to address those priorities first. It should have been number 1 on the agenda, but it wasn't, and that was disheartening. So I say to my colleagues today, get brave. Understand our real work here. It's not a game. It's not a plaything. We've been blessed to be one of 150, to be able to improve the quality of life for all Texans. And we have to come together and understand what that looks like so we create the win-win, not the winners and losers. That's the Texas I would love to be a part of. It was also hurtful with the social media. It was really childish more than anything. Lock them up, go get them, they running, all that kind of nonsense. And I think we're too important, and we've got a job that's too big to go down that rabbit hole. So for today, I have mixed feelings about this body. And I hope that we can become a better body, not one that seeks to hurt others, to create cultural wars, to demean different positions, but indeed that we can work together to respect the positions that we hold. I call upon each and every one of you to really seek inside why you are really here and what your real role and goal should be as a legislator. Members of my Republican Party, we need you to be brave. We need you to be transparent. We need you as a working partner, not as an adversary. Members of the Democratic Party, let's continue. Even though we're in the minority, we're going to continue to fight the battle for the people. And finally, I would say this. Those of you who feel this is okay, let's get ready for the fight. Because the fight ain't over. It's going to continue. And it's going to be one where we have energized America to save democracy. And we will continue to do that as we move forward. Thank you.